guys, I'm Mike, this is the crew. Welcome to the first day of car season. It's time. Well, it's early March, and as you can see, the weather's starting to get nice. We're looking to get our 55 Chevy ready to go so we can hit the streets and start tearing it up again. If you tuned into last week's episode of The Crew, you saw us go through the necessary steps to properly winterize our Buick for long-term storage. Now, since the weather's getting nice out, we're looking to take our car back out and hit the streets. Since nothing says springtime like a hot rod yellow 55 Chevy, this is the one we're going to start with. Since we followed all the proper steps to winterize our vehicle before we put it away for storage, getting it out of storage and ready to hit the streets is going to be a lot easier. In fact, the first step's already taken care of, and that's pulling the cover off and getting excited. Now, before we can hit the streets, there's a couple of things that we got to take care of. Helping me out today are a couple of my buddies from the crew, Tyler and Alex.
Well, and it looks like we already got step one done. Cover's off, let's get to work.
Sounds like a plan. Now, the first thing we're going to do is check to see if we had any unwanted guests during our winter storage. So, go ahead and check all your mouse traps, make sure they're empty, and get them out of the way. The next thing we're going to take care of is pulling all the dryer sheets out because they serve their purpose, and hopefully there's no mice in your car, but we don't need them anymore.
Next step, we're going to check tire pressure. This is important to do when you're taking your car out of storage because over time, with the car sitting and temperature fluctuations here in Wisconsin, being that it gets very cold, your tires can lose a bit of air pressure over time. So we want to jack the tire pressure back up to normal so that when we are on the road, the tires aren't going to be damaged and we will be safe. So in order to do this on the 55 Chevy, I brought along with me a cordless air compressor. What's nice about this is when I get it hooked up to the tire, it will tell me exactly what PSI the tire is currently at and will automatically bring the tire pressure back up to 35 PSI. Now it should, there we go. Ooh, yeah, they're getting a little low. So we're gonna set it to 35. Make sure that's nice and tight on there. Hit a button.
At the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, we're passionate about learning. Our talented faculty members blend teaching with research, creating hands-on learning experiences for students. Warhawk Pride thrives at UW-Whitewater, where student-athletes excel on the field and in the classroom, where diversity is celebrated. A tradition of excellence. Find your passion here.
At the University Bookstore, we have an excellent selection of competitively priced books and classroom necessities for students. We have Warhawk gear ranging from athletic apparel to comfy sweatshirts the whole family can enjoy. The textbook rental service is also available for students to check out their required readings for class. You can also find and order books, apparel, and gift items from our online catalog, located at uwwhitewaterbookstore.com. The University Bookstore. We provide for your college experiences.
The UC can get you connected to all your basic needs. Grab a coffee and a meal. Study by the fireplace. Bowl, play, and relax when you want a break from homework. The UC has much more to offer to Whitewater students. Go to the UC's website to see what's going on this week.
With the tires inflated, we're about ready to fire this thing up.
Aren't you forgetting something? With the battery in place, we're ready to fire it up. But before we do that, we got to make sure to check the oil. Since these cars aren't quite as young as they used to be, it's possible that some of the oil leaked out during storage. But in the case of our 55 Chevy, we're good to go. Let's fire it up. Let's get her back to my place to get the oil changed.
Here at UWW, we put a lot of emphasis on shaping your involvement. Involvement helps you get to know more people with similar values and goals as yourself. The Student Involvement Office can help you get involved with organizations on campus, or we can help you start a brand new one. So what are you waiting for? It's time to shape your involvement at UWW. If you'd like to learn more, stop by UC 127 or contact us at involvement@uww.edu or call 262-472-6217.
It has been taking away our potential for decades, but since 2009, campuses nationwide are becoming tobacco-free. Tobacco has been eliminated from bars, restaurants, and many other public places. Why should our schools be any different? For more information, visit the Ambrose Health Center.
All right, now that we got the car back to our shop, got our tools ready to go, we're going to do a quick oil change.
Mike starts by removing the drain plug and draining the old oil. He makes sure to put it back after all the old oil has been drained. After this, he removes the old oil filter. Some spills out as he loosens it, so he's careful to position a bucket underneath. After this, he attaches the new oil filter. It only needs to be hand tightened. All that's left for him to do is add the new oil. Older engines use the different oil compound, but they don't sell that formula anymore. That's why he uses a zinc additive to make this modern oil more friendly on his old engine.
Alrighty, now that our oil's changed and everything else is taken care of, the 55 Chevy's ready to tear it up for the spring 2021 season. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next time on The Crew.